Welcome to Lost Male Lessons. Today we're going to talk about mental toughness, dealing with stress and trauma. Truly a topic that's important for young men to understand today. You know, in the fire service, you learn quickly that fire doesn't wait for you to be ready. And life is pretty much the same way. Stress, trauma, failure, loss, they don't knock before they enter. That's why mental toughness is not just a job requirement, it's a life skill. Now, as firefighters, we build the mindset to handle whatever comes at us, even after the flames are out. Mindset is huge. If you're a young man figuring out how to navigate pressure, adversity, or even just everyday struggles, there's a lot you can learn from firefighter culture. Not just how to be tough, but more importantly, how you can be resilient. Now, redefining toughness. It's not about acting hard. Real toughness isn't about pretending that you don't feel pain. It's about showing up, staying calm, and doing what's right, even when it's hard. You know, what firefighters do know is you can be scared and still act with courage. You can be hurting, but at the same time, you can still take care of others. And finally, you can be vulnerable and still be strong. So the lesson here, don't confuse numbing out with mental toughness. Recognizing and managing your emotions, that's the real strength we have. Now, stress is real, but it's manageable. In the firehouse, stress comes with the job. Sirens, chaos, death, split-second decisions. But it's what we do after the calls and after we go out that makes the most difference. So what does a firefighter do after he comes back? Well, we debrief after critical calls and process what happened. What did we experience? We use controlled breathing to calm our bodies. We talk to each other, not just about the fire, but also about how it felt. What can we teach young men? Well, learn how your body reacts to stress. Fast heartbeats, tight chest, short temper. You may feel like you're dying, but guess what? These are all your body's reactions to stress. Use deep breathing, cold water, or movement to calm down. Better yet, talk to someone, a coach, a mentor, a brother, a friend. Remember, mental toughness isn't about never breaking down. It's about knowing how to put yourself back together when you need to. Trauma isn't weakness. It's human. Trauma happens when your brain gets overwhelmed. Maybe it's a loss, violence, betrayal. Maybe it's just relentless pressure at work or school. Ignoring it doesn't make it disappear. It really makes it worse. Now, here's what firefighters are taught. Repeated trauma stacks up. You have to unload your backpack from time to time. You can't always carry it. Some days you carry heavy stuff. Some days your crew helps you carry it. Seeing a therapist isn't a weakness. It's maintenance. Now, this is what you young men can take away from that. Don't sit silent for years. Don't carry pain silently. Speak it out, write it down, but let it out in a healthy way. Normalize seeking help. Being proactive is brave. Also, build a team around you. We've talked about that before. Build that team that checks on you and checks in, especially when life gets really loud. Now, you also need to build the toolbox before the fire starts. What does that mean? Well, we train before we respond to an emergency. We condition our minds before the bad day hits. Mental fitness skills start now. For example, self-talk. Learn to catch negative thoughts and redirect them before you even say them. Visualization. Picture yourself succeeding, staying calm, and handling pressure. Routine and discipline are important as well. Wake up with a purpose every day. Remember, small wins lead to big resilience. Finally, fitness. Take care of your body. It affects how your mind works. Get regular movement, some exercise, eat well. Take care of your body. It will take care of you. Also, lead yourself first, then others. The best firefighters aren't just strong, they're dependable, they're calm, and they're steady, especially under pressure. Mental toughness isn't about how much you can take, it's about how much you can give when others need it from you. As a young man, you lead by how you respond when things go wrong. You lead by how you treat others when they are struggling. And you lead by building yourself from inside out. So here's the final word. Fire builds you if you let it. You will go through heat. You will be challenged in life. But you don't have to do it alone, and you don't have to pretend it doesn't affect you. Let adversity shape you. Do not let it define you. Learn from the fire and become the man who runs into a situation, not away from it. Thanks for listening to Lost Male Lessons. We'll see you soon.